Skill number 4 is about middleware libraries. Use middleware from external libraries. First we'll go to the project folder, then we'll view the app code. This is the same code from skill 2, but we'll be making changes to it. The next step is to install and use middleware. The first middleware that we'll be using is called Morgan. npm install Morgan. Morgan is a request logger. It'll provide extra information about requests. To use the Morgan middleware, first we'll require the package. Then we'll tell the app to use the Morgan middleware. We'll specify the dev option to log the information that we need. The next step is to start the server. We'll use nodemon because we'll be making changes to the code. Nodemon skill 4. Next, we'll use Postman to test the Morgan middleware. We'll send one of each request. First, we'll send the create request. We get the response, post request was successful, and in the console, we see that the Morgan middleware logged the post request. Next, we'll send the read request. Get request was successful, and we see that the get request was also logged here. Next, we'll try the update request and the delete request. We see that put request was successful, and we see that delete request was successful. In the console, we see that the put and delete requests were also logged. Next, we'll install body-parser. npm install body-parser. Body-parser parses incoming request bodies. So in this body tab, if we put some data, body-parser should parse it. I've included some data here specifying that this is the request body. Next, we'll require the body-parser and use it to parse JSON. We'll use the router to output the body-parser results. Next, we'll send a read request to test the parser. We see here in the results, get request was successful, and we see the data from the body. If we disable the parser and try to send the same request, it shows that the data is undefined, which means it was unable to parse the body. Let's try using a built-in parser. Now, if I try to send the request again, we see that get request was successful, and there's the parsed body. Lastly, I'll show you another built-in package which allows files to be accessed directly. We'll use the middleware here. And we'll specify the folder which files can be publicly accessed. That'll be the public folder. Now we need to create this folder. And a file we can test. I'll type lorem 25 to put in some sample text. Now we'll access the file from the root URL. We can see the file contents right here.